Boom, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Nolan Hawkeye Anthony here, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic week wherever you may be and however you may be listening. Commitment alert, commitment alert. Iowa just received, well, actually yesterday, Iowa received a huge flip commitment from Ohio running back Kaleb Johnson. Kaleb Johnson was originally committed to Cal, but before we get into any of that, I want to mention going to 247hawkeye.com, and I really hope you guys consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot when you guys do that. We are just inching closer to 1,000 subs. We've only been doing this for about 4 months now, and we're already almost up to 600. This is an incredible journey, one that I do not take for granted. We can only do this because of you guys, not because of me, because of you guys, the special, amazing Iowa fans, the same fans that made Kaleb Johnson feel at home on his official visit. So I really hope you guys consider subscribing. But if you don't think I've earned it, like, comment. I try to get to every comment in the comment section. And last but not least, if you want to support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description. And be sure to check in for every pregame show and postgame show right here on the Nolan Hawkeye YouTube channel. And without further ado, let's get into this. Huge. This is huge. Guys, this is a massive flip. And it was appearing to be more and more likely as the week progressed. But in all honesty, with some of the insiders, they have been wrong before when it comes to putting a crystal ball pickup. But I did feel pretty good, which is why on Facebook I posted that there were a few crystal ball predictions and that I did indeed feel good about them. What does this mean before we get into the analysis and the eval of Kaleb Johnson? Well, this is Iowa's second running back commitment in the 2022 recruiting class. Both guys are ranked fairly high. Last year, Iowa took a running back, Devin Hilson, out of Des Moines North after swinging and missing with a couple of guys. It was one of the only positions in that 2021 recruiting class that Iowa missed at all. Every other position they dominated. For whatever reason, last year they came up short with tight ends and the running back position. However, I will say I do feel very good about Devin Hilson, the running back out of Des Moines North in the 2021 recruiting class. I will show you guys what I'm talking about here. As you guys can see, Iowa's recruiting class moved up to 51st in the country. I think it remained at 12th in the Big Ten, and their average rating for their players or for their commitments is 87.02. Now, that's important because you look at the 2021 recruiting class and their average rating was an 80.877. So Iowa is inching close to that average star rating, and that tells me that Iowa's class is not bad as far as the guys that they have. It's only that they have 11 commitments, whereas other schools, other programs have 15, 16, 20 by now. So Iowa is a little behind the 8 ball. This is going to be a smaller recruiting class. I keep telling you guys that. It's probably going to be about 15 guys, meaning Iowa has definitely 4 recruiting spots or scholarship spots left. Don't forget, Drew Stevens, the kicker, is also a preferred walk-on, but that doesn't count against the scholarship total. So Iowa has 4 left. They might end up taking 16 or 17 scholarship guys, depending on how much they like the extra guys that they evaluate. I told you guys in the last video with tight end Kale Vanderbush that Iowa, with their remaining spots and how good that they were doing this season, needed to swing for the fences and see what they could get. I also told you guys in the past that the reason Iowa was struggling, not necessarily struggling in recruiting, but not doing as well as they should have, considering they had been or finished in the top 15 for the past 2 seasons, was because the recruits could not see the atmosphere and culture that is Iowa City. That is the number one attribute that the University of Iowa has, is its culture. It's a great place for young men to go and grow into, well, quite frankly, men. You can have a good Saturday night. You can also go and have a good education there. You can play good football. There's a lot to like about Iowa, but there is nothing like being able to show up to 75,000 fans on any given Saturday and have those types of memories in your life. So that's what Iowa was missing. And now that they have that, with this season coming back, with the Coof being gone for the most part, Iowa has capitalized and done really well. All right, I'll show you guys the 2021 class here. The 24th ranked 2021 class, and the running back that they took was Devin Hilson right here. Now, I do want to say, okay, I liked his tape. I evaluated his tape and I liked what I saw. But I will say, the fact that Iowa took 2 running backs might, not 100%, it might say that they are still unsure on whether Devin Hilson will stay as a running back or move to the linebacker position. Now, I have 0 cited information about that. In fact, all the reports on Devin Hilson are positive at the running back position. And what we saw in fall camp and things like that, he looked really good. But again, the fact that they took 2 running backs shows me that either they are confident Tyler Goodson will leave early, or in other words, one of the running back positions is open, and that's what opened room up for Iowa to take 2 running backs in this class. Now, it is possible that they decided to just take 2 regardless, and because they wanted to take 2 last year and they weren't able to, so they wanted to take 2 this year. So that is what it is. Here is Iowa's current recruiting class right here. Like I said, it's very strong. It's very strong. The commitments that they have right now are very, very strong. There you see the 2 running backs, Josiah Patterson and Kaleb Johnson right there. Let's go back to Johnson's profile. And before I read you this and show you both his recruiting profile on Rivals and 247 Sports, I do want to say that this is a huge recruiting win for Liddell Betts. Early in the season, I was a little worried. He had not hit any slam dunks, but as the year has gone on, he has 2 slam dunks in both Josiah Patterson, out of Florida, might I add. Okay, that's not easy to do. And he had an extensive scholarship list. And Kaleb Johnson, who was already committed to Cal. So what he has done as a recruiter is nothing short of solid. Here it is. This is from Blair Sanderson. After an official visit to Iowa City over the weekend, running back Kaleb Johnson has flipped his commitment to the Hawkeyes. The 6'1", 210-pound Ohio native had initially committed to Cal this past summer, but decided to switch after getting an up-close look at the Hawkeyes and attending their game against Penn State on Saturday. a three-star prospect, Johnson earned scholarship offers from Iowa, Cal, Michigan State, Iowa State, and he did, I will say, early in the process, he did consider Iowa State fairly highly. In fact, most people thought he was going to go to Iowa State early in the process. Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Cincy, Marshall, Liberty, Buffalo, Western Mich, Toledo, Kent State, Miami of Ohio, and Eastern Kentucky. Here is, let's go back real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Let's play his little video here of his commitment. This is what his tweet said. This is really home with the heart and a little birdie, Parents and my coaches talked, and I'm closing my recruitment and only focusing on this school. Thanks to everyone who has recruited me and made relationships with me. Here is his thing right here. That's sweet. Guys, during my recruitment in water polo, I would have never dreamed in a million years doing something like this, because just not enough people cared about our success. It's so funny. All the other sports at the Division I level always look at basketball and football, and we're always just like, dang, you guys truly do get the best of the best as far as all this cool stuff. So all love there. That's it is really cool. Here is his rivals profile. He is ranked as a 5.7. And he is rated as the 31st best running back in the class of 2022. And I think it's likely that he actually adds a star in one of these services. He's having an excellent senior season. We'll see if we can find his stats here, but he's having an excellent season. Again, here's some of the offers he had: Cincy, Cal, Iowa State, Michigan State, Minnesota, Pitt. Michigan didn't offer, but a lot of good schools. So this is a home run. I don't know what else to call it, guys. This is a home run. On Rivals, this takes Iowa into the top 50. And if you remember, your boy told you that if Iowa could move into the top 40, if not the top 50 in the team recruiting rankings, that would be a win. If everything goes according to plan with all the crystal ball predictions that Iowa has, and another possible flip on the radar and a few other commitments, Iowa might finish top 30. So it just shows that the patience that Iowa showed when they early on in the process, when they did admit that they were a little far behind in the process, has really, really paid off. Here is Kaleb Johnson's recruiting profile on 247 Sports. As you guys can see, he's 6'1", 215 pounds, so he's a bigger back. But as you will see, this guy is very explosive. He's rated as an 88 and the 36th best running back in the country. So he is a high 3-star by 247 Sports, and the composite rating has him as an 8.776 in the 40th best running back in the country. So without further ado, let's check out this guy's highlights and do our analysis and eval. So here we go. These are his junior highlights. So, and I always tell you guys that 1 year can be absolutely crucial in the development, especially for these young guys. It's when they start to get their man bodies, they start to fill out. So what I'm saying here is that these junior highlights that we are seeing, I guarantee he is even more explosive now. Wow. I will say too, he is very well built. He is shredded. Okay. He's shredded. Nice. Nice. Swoop. Extremely nice runner's gait. That's what you call the running motion of someone who's running is their runner's gait. Very, very smooth, very fluid. We've seen him break about 4 or 5 tackles so far. And he's big. I mean, he's legit 6'1". He might even be 6'2". Nice. Let's see this. Get off me. Woo! Man. Yeah, he does not go down with these arm tackles. Not at all. You have to really, really tackle him and take him down. He has a nice little jump cut at the beginning of his runs also. I will admit, I don't know if Hamilton is one of the bigger schools in Ohio. I don't know if Hamilton is one of the better schools in Ohio. I'm not sure. But you know, I've told you guys many times that I don't really care about the competition someone is playing against. When someone is the real deal, you can see it no matter what skill level they're playing against, for the most part. A division, I'll put it to you guys this way: a Division I guy in high school is a Division I guy anywhere in high school around the country. That's just what it is. Yeah, he does not go down in first contact. Get off me, son. Nice. Little bubble. Little bubble. Nice. That's big time. That's big time. And, you know, I will say, guys, that Iowa, since losing LaShawn Daniels in, I think it was 2016, because he graduated, Iowa has not had a thick, bruising, explosive running back. They have had more shifty running backs: Akram Wadley, Ivory Kelly Martin. You know, Jordan Kanziri finished before LaShawn Daniels, but Tyler Goodson. Here, let's watch that last highlight one more time. Guys like that. So this is a welcome change. The fact of the matter is that the bruiser running backs transferred, you know, because they just didn't end up being at Iowa what they could have been. Yeah, he's very, very powerful. Very powerful. His the way he runs is powerful. I saw some of the pictures when he was on the recruiting trip. He's shredded, he's ripped. He's 6'1", 215 pounds. When he gets to college, he'll probably stay about 215. My guess is he would go up to about 225, maybe 220, depending on what works better for him. But that's probably where he will stay. Listen, guys, my analysis is simple. This is an excellent step for Iowa in the right direction. They have slowly but surely been picking up steam. They got a commitment from tight end Cale Vanderbush, who was a vastly underrated tight end out of Indiana. And they just kept pushing and pushing. And, you know, I will go ahead and show you guys this, even though this is Kaleb Johnson's recruiting video more than anything else. But Iowa had 3 guys that were committed to other schools on campus during the official visit. They had Kaleb Johnson, who was committed to Cal and chose Iowa. They had Armand Membao, I think his name is, out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. And the latest crystal ball prediction for him is that he will flip to Iowa. And they had TJ Hall out of San Joaquin, California, just down the road from me here in SAC, on campus. And another guy that they had on campus earlier, Brian Allen, a defensive end, decommitted from Illinois, and it's likely he's going to pick the Hawkeyes. So Iowa has been trending in the right direction for a while now with what they are doing. They have been able to show off their campus, show off their culture, show the recruits that the outside noise is all nonsense, that Iowa is not going anywhere. It's a great school with a great culture, with a great environment. Iowa sends a ton of guys to the NFL. The bottom line is, guys, you would be hard pressed to find a better all-around school than the University of Iowa if you are a football player and a basketball player. Well, any athlete, really. So now specifically, what does this mean? Well, this is very positive for Liddell Betts, picking up his second running back commitment in a very high 3-star in Kaleb Johnson after picking up a 4-star running back out of Florida, which is not easy to do. The other thing is Iowa has the running back position in a very, very healthy position. You look at the young running backs that are on the Iowa roster right now, and they are very solid. They're good guys. They're good teammates. They have a good amount of talent. And for the foreseeable future, with Kaleb Johnson and Josiah Patterson in the fold, it looks very, very positive. So that is good. The 2022 class continues to progress up and rise up the recruiting rankings. And most importantly, this is an excellent fit for both Kaleb Johnson and the Hawkeyes. Iowa looks for guys who are strong in their academics, their leaders, and they are guys who still have a ton of upside. And Kaleb Johnson has that. He's very explosive. He's got an excellent frame that I guarantee the weight room coaches will absolutely get him to where he wants to be and where they want to get him. So this is a match made in heaven. This is, without a doubt, an excellent progression in Iowa's 2022 recruiting class, and they continue to pick up momentum. And I would not be surprised, guys, if Iowa ends up with a better recruiting class than the heralded Iowa State 2022 recruiting class. So let's see how things keep going, but things definitely look excellent, and this could not have been better. This is great that Iowa was able to secure this commitment, and things are looking good in Hawkeye land, baby. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. You guys are absolutely amazing. I did want to show you guys something here real quick. The channel is absolutely balling. Again, not because of me, it's because of you guys. You Iowa fans are truly the best. But I did want to show you guys this. Let me see here. I think it is audience, or let me see here. Yes. So 85.7% of you who watch my content are freeloading. You are not subscribed. Come on, guys. Come on. No, it's all good. But in all honesty, if you do consume the content, just subscribe. It's not a big deal. Just subscribe. Quit being a weirdo. Anyways, but if you don't want to subscribe, I really do hope that you guys at least comment, like, and share the video. I hope you guys go to 247hawkeye.com. If you want to support the channel, I'll put the PayPal link in the description. And last but not least, be sure to hang out with us and come hang out live on the pregame show every Saturday and the postgame show every Saturday. And without further ado, DDAP, don't be a pussy willow, and facts or feelings, so the feelings don't matter. Love y'all. Go Hawks. Hang loose, baby. Have a good one. Bye.